The school was very quiet at night. Mr. Maxwell, the kind custodian, moved through the empty halls like a gentle shadow. He always made sure everything was clean and ready for the next day. The keys on his ring shimmered faintly, like tiny stars. One evening, as he polished the last hallway, a low vibration pulsed through the floor beneath his feet. It felt like a distant hum trying to speak. He followed the strange sound. It led him down another corridor and right to the music room door. Inside, the instruments were silent. The piano lid was closed, and the drumsticks lay untouched, but the air buzzed with a feeling that something important was missing. Mr. Maxwell looked at his big ring of keys. He found one he had not used before, a beautiful old-fashioned key. The moment the key clicked in the lock, the room folded inward. A tunnel of shimmering sound, rippling like water, opened beneath him. Without hesitation, Mr. Maxwell stepped into the tunnel, ready for whatever lay beyond. He landed in a city built from sound. Buildings hummed in perfect harmony. The streets sang gentle melodies beneath his feet. But something was wrong. The beautiful city was quiet, too quiet. The harmonies were faint, almost gone. A little girl, barely able to whisper, approached him. Her voice was just a tiny breath. "The Silence King stole our voices," she whispered. "We cannot speak or sing. We cannot even remember who we are." Mr. Maxwell knelt beside her, his heart full of kindness. "Then we will find your voice again," he told her, his own voice warm and strong. He gripped his mop. It pulsed with a new, gentle energy, like a heartbeat. This was not just a mop anymore. With each sweep, vibrations returned. A simple bench began to hum with a soft tune. A lamp post rang with a clear, happy bell sound. The city slowly began to stir, waking up with tiny sounds. A fountain whispered its own sweet melody, its water dancing to a tune. The city was coming back to life, one sound at a time. But deep in the central plaza stood the Silence King, a tall, shadowy figure wrapped in black robes. He silenced everything he touched. Around him, sad echoes of lost voices circled like pale ghosts. Mr. Maxwell stepped forward, his heart brave. "You cannot erase what is meant to be heard," he told the Silence King. The Silence King raised his arms high in the air. The plaza fell completely silent, heavy and still. Mr. Maxwell took a deep breath and swept the ground with his mop. The mop vibrated strongly, harmonizing with all the city's buried songs. A low, deep tone emerged, then a beautiful chord, then a joyful chorus. The sounds grew louder and brighter. The echoes returned, not just sound, but memories, laughter, names, and truth itself filled the air. The Silence King cracked, splintered into tiny pieces, and dissolved into nothing but quiet dust. The city erupted in music. Bells rang, children sang, and the streets danced with joy. Mr. Maxwell stepped back through the portal, and paused at the door, and spoke aloud a verse he always believed in. Proverbs 31 verse 8. "Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves, for the rights of all who are destitute." On the piano bench sat a single, glowing note. "Truth has a sound," he said softly, "and silence cannot hold it forever." And somewhere in the city of echoes, a song remembered him.